Solid work, team. See you on the ground.
Okay, welcome everybody, and welcome to another episode of Marvel Snap. Today we're taking it a bit different. At this moment, we're going through the Marvel Snap cards of June, which means starting off with Gilgamesh, the Season Pass card that came out in June. A 5/7 cost card, which does, on reveal, +1 power for each of your other cards in play with increased power. This card has been an interesting card so far in the likes of Zoo and Bounce. Preferably, I have mucked around with him in the likes of Blue Marvel type of deck, where it increases all the power on the board, goes straight down. You can get him at least if you've got Squirrel Girl and the likes of possibly Dazzler, Kazar, and what else have we got? Mysterio is another good one. Mysterio with Mockingbird, you can really push him up to at least a 5/13 or even more than the 5/15 Gilgamesh. He really pops off. I've experimented him quite a bit. That with Kamatage, oh man, you've got a huge Gilgamesh. It's a beautiful card so far. I actually really love using this one. Let's see the different variants. I wonder if you press this one real quick. Oh, okay, that's the Season Pass one. Yep. I think it's got a few more. That's the Chef one. Yep. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk through some of the other Season Pass cards while we do it, check out their variants, and we'll see what one looks the best. Okay, the next one we got moving aboard is Athena. I personally do not have that card. It is a 2/1, which its effect is, it doesn't say it's an ability, so all it says is after each turn, +3 power if you play exactly 2 cards here. It is a Series 5 ultra rare card in the collection level 486 plus pool 5. So this is another card that can go well with Bounce in such as Kitty Pryde, Angela. If you're wanting to mix it up even further, you can put in Blue Marvel, any of those like sort of cards with Beast and Falcon. So pushing that, if you also put on Magic, you could push that up to almost a 2/7, push it up to even more than a 2/11. That it can really pop off. I've even seen sneak peeks of it working with Kang. I don't know if they're patching that anytime soon, but it's going to go crazy, that card. So I'm hoping they fix Athena with the Kang Wombo combo glitch. But yeah, it can be a very strong card if all things work out well. But a card I'm hoping to test in the future. If I don't get it now, well, I'll leave it for another time, unfortunately. But yeah, every time I've versed it, it's been a challenge. The best card I've found to get past this one is either Shang-Chi, or I've snuck in a Shadow King in my Gilgamesh deck. It works really well against Athena. Really enjoy that one. Okay, we'll move on to now. Oh, whoa, before I do that, we'll look at the variants. Don't forget the variants, guys. Okay, let's see what we got. Now, I believe this is the Spotlight variant of Athena. I believe there could be one more. If it wants to load, give me one moment. Oh, okay, this must be the casual variant similar to the Gilgamesh. Very nice. I wonder if there is one more. Okay, there is not. So we'll move on to now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Circe. Okay, I'll eventually get there. If it's Circe, that's the way we're going to pronounce it. Circe. 5/7. What it does is transform your other cards here into random cards that cost 1 more, if able. Now, that is a very interesting ability. Welcome, Islay. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Okay, Circe. This will be a very fun card to test out if I get this one. I'm going to save up tokens for this card. Man, that sounds so fun. If I could use that in, transform the other cards here into random cards that cost 1 more. I mean, if I could mix that in with Odin or even some other bounce cards maybe. I don't know. That's going to be fun to test out. That's going to be really, really fun. What other variants does she have? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Throwing apples, it looks like. Lightning bolt apples. Looks interesting. What else we got here? Oh, is this another casual variant? Oh, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, this could work well with oh, I don't know. There's so many different cards you could try with her. I need to experiment with that a bit further to get a final judgment of how that could work. That could possibly work with Jubilee. I can see that working with Jubilee actually. Jubilee, Cersei pushes her up to a 5 cost. From there, if you do Odin, push everything up. But I want to see how I want to experiment with that one further for sure. Next up, we've got a 3/3 Makari. Her information is after the turn, runs from your hand to a random location if possible. Okay, that's going to be an interesting ability. So it reminds me of Proxima Midnight, similar but not too similar to Quicksilver, and again similar and not too similar to what's her name, Domino, but in a different effect. This could be fun with Silver Surfer, and also the likes of possible Bounce, but that's going to be interesting in a Silver Surfer deck. I'd love to experiment with that one when it comes out, but yeah, Meraki, that's going to be fun. All right, what else we got here? Another running variant. Looks like this could be another Spotlight variant possibility, a high possibility that is. And another casual variant holding a, what is that? A helmet, a knight's helmet. Yeah, this will be fun. I really would love to test that in the Silver Surfer deck. Or even something that, it could even go into like locations that, I don't know if they're locked down, like Professor X locations or, what would you call them? The Sanctum Sanctorum. That's what I'm thinking of. Sanctum Sanctorum. That seems really fun. I can't wait until that one comes out. I'm not sure when it comes out, but I think it will come out after Cersei. So we'll see. We'll see, folks. All right, the next one that comes out, this and Cersei, I'm probably the most excited about. Fastos. Correct me again if I'm wrong if I say that. Fastos or Fastos, one of the two. Another 3/3. Now, if it comes out as this cost, I don't know. This is just how it looks before it gets released. So if it changes anytime soon, then it is what it is. But for now, it is a 3/3. His on reveal is give each card in your deck -1 cost or +2 power. Now, this is going to be very interesting how this turns out. Depending on what type of deck you're playing, it's depending on how game plan you want to do. I'm wondering if it randomizes. Like if it goes +2 power, -1 cost, or just splits them up, or if it does everything -1 cost. Because if it did -1 cost everything, that would be a bit broken. So I'm assuming it is going based off of -1 cost or 2 power. And especially in the Silver Surfer range as well. Or that'll be like a half Sarah card and half, what's it called, Forge, mixed in with America Chavez. This will be insane. Looking forward to see how this one turns out. Let's look at the variants real quick of Fastos and see what he looks like today. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Not a too bad variant. I don't mind that one. Another Spotlight variant of Fastos. Looks pretty good. What else we got cooking here? Okay, another casual variant. Looks like he's trying to build something with his screwdriver and a plywood. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well, that is Fastos. Looks like an interesting card with the Celestials season. Excuse me, the Gilgamesh season. Yes, that is the one. Oh, and a reminder to everyone also, remember to get your Marvel Snap Twitch drops. If you have not got them, go watch a streamer for 6 hours and you can get your free Pride variants of Angela and Sarah. Moving on to our final card, which is a 7/7 and probably the most unique card in the game thus far, Arisham. Now, what Arisham does is, at the start of the game, +1 max energy, shuffle 12 random cards into your deck. I have seen a few decks for this one, and I believe it's probably going to be the best outcome of how it turns out. So what do I mean by that? Well, starting off, I've seen this card work possibly when it comes out well with the Blob. I am going to get this card, try. I can only say try because you know how the Spotlight keys are. Try and get this card with the Spotlight key. If I don't get it, I may possibly use tokens. It is one of those unique cards, so I may or may not get it, but Spotlight keys are the way I'm going to be going about it. The Blob is going to be a huge impact into this deck, scuffling it straight down, eating everything from your deck. The counter to this deck, if you use Arisham, is the Darkhawk. The Darkhawk will go insanely powerful against this. And if you have your own Darkhawk versus Arisham himself, well, that's going to be a fun combination indeed. But even still, moving forward with Arisham, it seems like a card you can have a lot of fun with. If you draw random cards, I can see why you can get the +1 max energy. If you get bricked in your hand and you have, I don't know, all 6-cost cards for some weird reason, it can happen. You can play 2 6-cost cards at the end. You can, if you have a bounce deck all of a sudden, you can play a lot of cards. You get a random Sarah. There could be many possibilities that Arisham goes through. Because I believe the way I found is you get the Blob, you can have the Infinite, Blink was another. It's like a Blink Blob deck mixed in. And you can chuck everything in, get everything out early. I don't even know if Lockjaw will probably be a good one, but Jubilee will be a good one for Arisham. Take everything out, put everything back in, shuffle it around, and see how it goes from there. All right, we'll have a quick look at Arisham's variants, and we'll quickly see what else is to come in the season pass of this month. Whoa! Now that is an interesting variant in itself. It looks like there's a man holding up a finger of Arisham's who is trying to crush him, similar to this. I wonder actually that's going to look like animated. That's going to be interesting, but goddamn. Good luck, sir. Someone probably gets that reference from somewhere else, but man, that'll be a hard call. Oh, now that's similar to a Galactus type out in space variant. I really love that one. Looks really, really cool. Quite enjoy that. Very, very fun. Also, Isla, how is your day going today? Have you been up to much? Anything exciting? I do apologise again for these ads getting in the way. Hopefully they're not causing any havoc. Let's quickly see if there's any more variants. Oh, there is. Well. That's not a too bad variant at all. Quite like that one. And there you are, folks. That was the June Season Pass cards coming up this month. Gilgamesh, Cersei, and Theresa are out at the moment, but I thought I'd just give my honest thoughts on the cards coming up. It was my second official live stream. Worked out a little bit, but unfortunately half of it didn't work out too well, so I did the part where it was mostly showcasing the cards. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video, and please feel free to have a look at the other expanding videos across the channel. Until next time, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.